Hi guys, welcome to this review about this Shiatsu neck and shoulder massager. Here it says Real Feel Massager with heat and speed adjustment. It's from acupulse.com. You can buy it there on the website for $199. I bought it on a home show for $129. And you can buy similar things on Amazon for around $40, something like that. I will put down the link into the description so you can check it out. Most of them have really good reviews, but I cannot tell you if they are really the same. So my review only really covers this specific one from Acupulse. And yeah, this is what you get. I mean, you get the whole thing in the box. Put the box a little bit away and you get these instructions, and this is how this works. I'm not going to show you how this works, but you can imagine from the picture when we start here, this is usually how it works. You put your hands into this like a pocket, almost like a pocket, and then pull, and you have this equipment like you lay it on your shoulder or on your neck, and then you pull, and with pulling you decide on how much pressure you want to put on your neck and shoulder. But you cannot only do it on your shoulders, you can do it for your neck and the whole back and the as soon as it focuses, I will show you more waist and thighs and legs and feet and calf and whatsoever, wherever you can reach. Here's the detailed description. It comes with 110 AC power, also with 12 volt for your car. And yeah, here it has four things like on, off, speed, directions, and heat mode. Like I think it is infrared, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to show you now how this looks and how this works. So here's the 12 volt car adapter. I'm not going to show you how this works. Here we have the normal plug. It's a little bit messed up, so here hope you can see that works even worldwide. It's a little bit difficult to see. Maybe you can see it now. I think it's 100 to 240 volts, so you can use that worldwide with an adapter. Cable looks like pretty stable. That's always important if you have some medical device, because sometimes you pull on it, you sit on it, whatsoever. Here we have this thing on the side. That's exactly the pocket which you use for your hands, and here you have to pull. You don't have to pull a lot, it's just a little bit of pulling. Here we have this control panel, and so I will turn it on and so you can see how this works. So this is about exactly how you would have that. So you go with your right hand here, with your left hand here, and you have this thing over your shoulder. So I think you can now a little bit imagine how this would work. And so we turn it on here. As you can see, it starts already, I think, with the last setting. We can activate the heat or turn it off. When we have it off, there's no light here, so the light and the heat is combined. There's not a lot of heat, it's just a little bit. It doesn't get super hot, so it's just a little bit inside. I don't know if it's really infrared. I have seen much stronger than that. Here we have the speed. You can see it slows down a little bit. There's no beeping, no annoying things, so it is quite quiet. So you can do that also during, like when you watch TV, something like that. So three really different speeds, and we can change the direction. I think, as far as I have seen, that it was like every now and then it switches the direction anyway. So maybe after 5 minutes or something like that, and you can totally turn it off and turn it on again. So this is how it works. It is pretty simple. When we look at the material, how it is built, it looks like it is really stable. I haven't seen, I mean, I've been using that now for a week, and it looks like everything is really nicely built. So maybe there's a difference between something like this, which is $150 and a $30 or $40 device. Here it's a little bit of cushion. Maybe you won't have this extra cushion when you buy cheap. I have really no clue. I cannot compare this to the really cheap ones, but this looks like it is nicely built, really stable, really good. So no complaints so far. But the key question is actually, how does this work, especially compared to the normal style massage equipment which you have, which is like a hammer, looks like or similar to a hammer, which has some kind of pulse or massage, which has some kind of ultrasound or whatsoever, which you hold in one hand and then you put it back, bend it over your shoulder. And the problem with these devices, I mean, I have seen or been using over the years or decades a lot of these massage things which you hold in one hand, and they have, I mean, they actually work, but they have a lot of disadvantages. I mean, when you're using them yourself, holding them over or bending over your shoulder, then there's so much tension. You get even new additional tension on your shoulder, and it's hard to really improve if you, especially if you want to use it at the lower back or center of your back, not only at your shoulder. So it's really difficult to work yourself on your shoulder or back, and sometimes it's a little bit, I mean, you can ask somebody to do that, and usually people would do that for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, but they don't do this for like 10 minutes, half an hour, or even an hour. You won't find somebody to do that for you every day for half an hour. It's impossible. I mean, not even somebody who really loves you would do that. I mean, they get exhausted and they run out of power whatsoever. And this is the really cool thing. This is so powerful, and it doesn't stop. And the feeling which you have, and I started again, the feeling which you have with these rotating balls is exactly as you would have with fingers, really strong fingers, massaging your neck and shoulder and back. I have been using that for quite some time. I mean, couple of days, and maybe 20 minutes per day, something like that. And I can tell you, this is really good stuff. If you want to buy something, if you have tensions on your shoulder or back or whatsoever, you have to go with something like this, definitely. So these things which you have to hold in your hand and bend over your shoulder and try to put pressure on your own back or shoulder, these things are definitely not working. I mean, they have not been working for me, and I guess they are not working for other people. They are just too cumbersome, and nobody wants to do that for you every day for half an hour. And this is just plug in and let the machine do the work, and it's so relaxing. It's absolutely helpful, relaxing. I mean, my wife has now started to work in the cleaning business, and she is so exhausted every evening, and she absolutely appreciates this for every day for half an hour or even for an hour, and she says she doesn't have any tensions, no problems anymore since she is using that. So I'm not affiliated with this company at all. I'm not paid for this video, nothing. I have just bought the thing and wanted to let you know that this thing is really working. And so I will put down the link to this original device. But anyway, it costs $199 on their webpage, and I will also put down the links to similar Amazon listings down into the description, so you can check it out, and if you like them you can order it right from there. And yeah, so I hope I was able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write into the comment section down below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.